Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter. It's a P Miller ENT. We're also on our Facebook account, Prince Miller Entertainment. We're also on our Instagram account, Prince Miller Entertainment. Our videos are now available on our Instagram accounts and also our Facebook, so you can just go there. My videos. So welcome to another edition of Audio Thoughts. Today I want to talk about interesting topic here. As you all know, kuti zvikoro zvakambovharwa in Zimbabwe for a while, so teachers to resume work on July 28. July 28 inenge iri musi Tuesday, and it's towards month end. So July 28, all the teachers will be going back to work, and all teachers should report for duty on July 28. The date set for the return of examination classes in the phased reopening of schools, and should make arrangements to be at their stations to either teach the examination classes or be able to give alternative learning to the rest of the school children. In an interview, the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education Director of Communications and Advocacy, Mr. Taonga Nandoro, said all teachers were needed back at work as schools opened, even though only examination classes would physically return to school. Teachers are expected to attend physical classes at schools and offer alternative learning to those pupils who will not be physically present by virtue of being non-examination forms. Learners who are not physically at school are expected to receive tuition through alternative learning programs, and so we need all teachers to be engaged in creating learning packages for all their pupils, said Mr. Ndoro. Only Form 6, Form 4 and Grade 7 classes will resume classes on 28 July 2020, while Lower 6, Form 3 and Grade 6 pupils will come in 3 weeks later. Other pupils will move back into their classrooms in 3 more phases to allow for a smooth and safe resumption of classes for examinations from pupils. The government has already moved returnees out of school premises being used as quarantine centers to allow full disinfection, and has barred churches from renting school halls and classrooms for services. Schools are ensuring that they have masks and other necessary protection equipment, and can spare out desks and have adequate teacher to pupils ratios. With a phased reopening and early examinations, and early classes can be split if necessary. Mr. Ndoro said the ministry was ensuring that the risk of infection were kept very low. The government recruited 2,300 teachers last month and is in the process of recruiting 3,000 more. The Ministry of Health and Child Care, in light of guidelines from the World Health Organization (WHO), is set the requirements for schools to reopen. Some of our schools have taken the initiative to prepare face masks and hand sanitizers on their own. We are grateful that the government is available funds to the ministry so that the schools can acquire, in some cases produce, their own personal protective equipment. Dismissing sentiments that rural schools were ill-equipped regarding protection, Mr. Ndoro said some of those producing their own protective materials were the rural schools. Therefore, come 20 July 2020, all schools should be ready to open their doors to their Phase 1 learners. On school fees, the school calendar, since the traditional school term is already in its twilight, Mr. Ndoro clarified that school fees payments are going to be paid on pro rata in proportion to the whole basis. We expect learners to start paying their fees and levies as soon as learning resumes. we are working on a school calendar which we will share with all our stakeholders in the near future. So just heard kuti vana vechikoro, they are now going back to school starting July 28, and zvine maphase. So talk to me in the comment section. Munoona kuti nyaya iyi munoona sei schools and teachers are resumed to go back to work. We've heard teachers achiti zvone kubasa vasi kudzokera because of low income, mari dzavo dzari kutambira ishoma. So vari kuti zvone, you know what, isusu we cannot go back because even if hurumende yaka increase our salaries with 50% bond and $75 FCA accounts, and mari iyo ishoma, we cannot survive on that money. So we see good by 28 many teachers are going back to school because most they cannot go back because of poor salaries. So guys, talk to me in the comment section. I just thought let me give it to you. Kune vana vari kuZimbabwe, or vane vana vari muZimbabwe, or to all those who are in Zimbabwe, schools are opening on July 28, and so you have to make sure that your kids are ready to go back to school. And as you all know, COVID-19, you have to have my protective clothing, and you have to teach your kid kuti you know what, haisisiri nguva yekushaya mafrizit kana madrinks kana chingwa, yanguva yekuti we don't share things, and you have to have your own kana usinawo but you have to have your mask and everything. Haisi nguva yekushare madrinks and stuff. Iyi nguva yekutoti they need to be very careful in terms of hygiene, in terms of sharing things, because we know kuchikoro back in the day taisirana madrinks, taisirana mafrizits, taisirana everything. So this should stop, and you should let your kids know kuti this is no longer time of sharing things. And so guys, talk to me in the comment section. I wanna say teachers, are they gonna go back to work, or kuti strike here itauro ichatotanga before July 28. This is audio thoughts. Talk to me in the comment section. I wanna say guys, muskurabo, morarabo, good morning, thank you, bless up.